Okay. Um, Today in this class we will explain the fundamental topics. Okay, the 5 themes of geography. Okay. So what is the objective? Basically, to identify the essential topics in our class. Okay, that's basically the idea. We have to identify what are those elements, those components that are fundamental, that are essential to understand the planet, to understand the people here in this planet. Okay, because I don't know if you agree with me, but basically the definition of a good definition of geography is that with this discipline, with this science, that is an interdisciplinary science, we analyze natural and human features, okay, the relation between humans and the nature, okay, and the relation between humans and humans in a particular space, okay, in a particular place. So we have 5 fundamental topics, okay? The first one is location. Nuraldin, if I say location, what comes to your mind? A place. You know what? That is the second topic. Location will be different to place. Okay? So we have now something important to say. Location won't be the same than place. Okay? Will be different. Okay? So what could be location?
Where you are.
Try to think when you use that word. We use that word constantly, maybe now, with our cell phones. Okay?
Location is a specific point in a specific place at
Oh.
a specific time.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Location, okay, answers the question of where is it? Okay, that is the essential question here. Where is it? Okay? So we have 2 things. One thing that is the absolute location, okay? Absolute location, okay? And another one that is the relative location. Absolute location, relative location. The first one, very good. You said exactly what it is. We will be very specific about the point where we are located, okay? In that case, we need to do this. It is horrible. I can do it better. Anyway, well, you will believe that this is good, okay? I have to trace lines in this way and in this way. You know the names of these lines? This is the planet Earth. This is the planet Earth. Here we have a huge planet Earth. Okay? This. Here is the planet Earth. We have lines like this. Okay? And we have lines like this. What are the names of those lines? You know? What is this? Okay. No idea? These ones.
Oh.
What is the name? Yes, tell me.
Is it longitudinal?
This is the latitude. Okay? Latitude. They can be said in another way. They can be the parallels. Okay? Can be the parallels. Clear? Good. Something important that we have to say. This word is very important because when we say parallels, it's because they will never touch each other, okay? They will be continuous, okay? And they will never touch another parallel, okay? What is the point here? Basically, they help us to divide the Earth from the north and the south, okay? Very simple, okay? Clear? So if this is the latitude, what is the name of this? Longitude, yes. If this has another name, these two, what is the second name of longitude? Meridians, okay? Meridians, okay? The meridians, okay? So latitude and longitude, all parallels and meridians, okay? In this case, we have something different. In this case, all of them will go to the northern point, to the southern point, and they will always touch them, okay? In this way, like a mandarin, okay? This way. My drawings could be better, but okay, you will try to believe it, okay? Clear?
So this is absolute location.
Yes, the combination will help us to create something that are the coordinates, okay? Good? So basically what we have here is this. This is a little bit better. We have this, 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 and this, and this, okay? Clear? Then you can say that you are located here in this specific point, okay? If we say that we divide the planet between north and south, in this case we divide the planet between west and east, no? So we have west and we have east, okay? Here we have point 0, okay? Here we have point 0. Those points have a specific name, each one. What is the name of this point 0? Equator. Yes, the equator is the point 0, okay? Then you count 1 north, 2 north, 3 north, 4 north, etc. Or 1 south, 2 south, 3 south, etc. Clear? Very easy. This one. No idea? No. This has two names. The normal one that we will use is the prime meridian, okay? Prime meridian, that is the name of this 0, okay? 0. But we have another name that is Greenwich, okay? The meridian of Greenwich, okay? Greenwich, okay? Oh, I wrote it wrong, I guess. Let me see, because I always fail with that name. I don't want to fail to you. Come on. Come on, where are you? No, it has to be Greenwich. Oh no, it's correct? Yes, I don't fail. Good, it's correct. Greenwich. And Greenwich is the name because in a particular town in England, that is Greenwich, okay, was or took place the decision, okay, the meeting of those geographers and scientists that took the decision to divide the Earth in these lines. And these lines are important because they help us with something additional. We can use these lines to explain the location, but additionally we can know the time zones. Yes, exactly, the time zones. In that case, we can say that the Earth is divided in 24 meridians. 24 meridians, it's logical, okay? So at this point, you taking notes, what did you write until now? What do you have in your note?
Location is where you are in a specific place in a specific time. There's absolute location and relative location. Absolute location, the world is divided into latitude parallels and longitude meridians.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Okay, and that's it.
Yes.
You are missing something that was the last point, is that with the parallels, we divide the planet in time zones. Okay, the time zones is fundamental for this. Okay. How many hours of difference are from this country to your country? To if you are not Catholic. 1 hour, 2 hours? No, no difference. 8 hours in my case. 8 hours. Okay. So we understand that this is useful in any point. Okay. So we can use this to be very specific in where we are located. Okay. And additionally, we can know the difference in times between one country to another, one city and another. Okay? Clear? Perfect. Questions at this point? Yes.
Can you explain Greenwich Meridian?
Yeah, sure. Is that basically that the first line that we have here is the equator, and you count, okay? 1 south, 2 south, 3 south, and the same here. 1 north, 2 north, 3 north. And in this case, then the line 0 is the prime meridian, or you can call it Greenwich, okay? That is another name, yes, it's the 0, it's 0. This line, 0. Then, in this case, Nurali, you will do the same than here. So, 1 west, 2 west, 3 west, etc. Okay? 1 east, 2 east, 3 east, and so on. Okay? So in this case, for example, this is 0 and this is 0. If we have this, we can say that he is, this person, okay, is 1 north, 1 west. Okay? That is your location. Okay? Like coordinates.
Yeah, graphs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just curious. Is there a country in where the primary meridian and the equator meet?
I guess, but I don't know. Let me see. What if I give you a precise answer? No, it's in the middle of the ocean.
Oh.
No, it's all no. But you can go to the point 0. Okay. For example, if you go to equator, okay, in Latin America, okay. I have been there, and basically you are there's a yellow line, okay, and you are north south, or you are north and south. So I have a picture doing this. So I'm divided between north and south. I mean, it's very interesting. That point is the specific point where scientists say, because of this point, we divide north and south. Okay? Or you can go to Greenwich, okay, in England one day, and probably you can do the same, west and east. Okay? Clear at this point? If this is absolute location, then what is relative location? What do you think is relative location? Yeah, tell me.
Relative location is a way of explaining a point using something, for example, a landmark nearby it.
Yes, perfect. Perfect, that is true. So, what we have here is, I will change the explanation with an example. I forgot your name. Hisham. Hisham, would you invite me to drink tea in your house?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. How do I get there?
Hold
Do you know the absolute location? Do you have it in your mind?
on. No.
Okay, so tell me how I get there.
Well, it's near Hamad Hospital.
Okay. More specific.
More specific,
It's
Okay, okay, I call you. I'm in Hamad Hospital. What do I do?
Okay, no, that's actually okay. So, to be more specific, it's behind a hotel.
And I am, etc., etc. That is relative location. Okay. If you use, thank you very much. Okay, I stop because I won't go to your house. So basically, what you say when you have a relative location is the landforms, okay, or the specific things that you can use as a reference in order to explain the position, okay? So if you want to go to my house, you have to get to the, I don't remember the name of a park, very important in Qatar. So that park, you will walk, no. It's not a spire, it's another, it's the name of the neighborhood.
No.
That's,
It's okay, Mr. No.
okay, it's a neighborhood. I'm very new, so I don't know the names. Okay, so you get to that park. We will call this park the X Park. Okay, we have that name, and then you move maybe 100 meters to your left if you are looking to the north, or in other words, you will move to the west 100 meters, and there you have a building. In the top of the building, you have a supermarket. That is relative location. Okay, I'm describing, okay, the things that I have near my house, near my job, near this place, and then you can get there.
So, relative location is what you're telling where something is
Mhm.
relative to a more well-known place.
Yes, yes, you use,
By comparison.
yes, exactly. You use very near points that help you to get there. Okay,
Oh.
very simple. When you are in Souk Waqif and you call your parents, okay, and you say, I am here next to the finger, okay, and they say,
Oh,
now I
yeah.
know where I am, okay, that is in relative location, okay, so they can get to the point that
So, like,
where you are.
a relative location is like a location in relation
To other important location, to other important point, okay? You can say that you use landmarks to describe where you are,
yeah.
okay? So the second, and Rolandin, I will use your participation again, because you made a mistake, you didn't know it. The second topic is place. If I say that location and place are different, what do you think is place? Hmm?
A landmark.
More or less, yes. Ronaldinho, what do you think?
An area.
An area, okay. In other words, what is the question that we answer here? Sheikha? What question do you think is the essential question here? A question that you say, maybe that question explains what is place. No idea? Do you know what is the question that we answer here?
Which place? I don't know.
What is it like? That is the question that we use for this. Okay? Okay, yes. So basically we have here physical features and cultural characteristics to describe the place. Okay? So in this case, we are not using the absolute or relative location to describe where I am, and or to tell you where I am. I'm describing where I am. Okay? It's different. It's different to say where I am to describe where I am. Okay? So it's different to call my mom and say I am in X building to say I am in Doha. Let me tell you how is Doha. Doha is this, 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 and this. Okay? Oh my God. Isham. Describe Doha. You have to describe that to a Japanese person. He has never been here.
I mean, it's full of buildings,
Okay,
roads.
okay.
Oh my god, it's not
Okay, I mean, it's flat.
It's flat, okay.
So the flat road.
I will repeat what I said. You use natural features and cultural aspects
Yes.
to describe the place.
Cultural
Okay,
aspects.
so you have this is flat, good. Maybe you can use the weather, okay, the climate. So maybe it's hot, so most of the time, more or less.
99%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a coastal city, okay, it's in the coast.
Yeah,
Good. What else?
I think that's it.
What else? What would you say?
It has an Islamic culture.
Yes, it's the capital of a Muslim country, that is
Yes.
Qatar, yes.
It's a desert.
It's a desert, yes.
That's the problem. The capital
It's
is.
peninsula slash near island.
Yes, that's true, yes. It's a developed city, okay. Was developed after the 1970s, more or less, and then they started growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, the city started growing, and so on. So, place is very simple to explain. Place is the description of where you are. Okay. What is it like? Good. I forgot your name. Sorry. Aliyah. Where are you from?
Indonesia.
You know Indonesia? You know your city? Maybe a very important city? What is that city? What is the name? Jakarta, of course. Es- Explain me what is it like.
It's very crowded.
It's very crowded, okay.
There are a lot of buildings,
A lot of buildings. Modern or old buildings?
modern and old.
Modern, okay.
There's a lot of plants.
Okay.
Um,
Climate?
planet?
The climate
Oh, it's really humid.
is really humid. Okay, good. And the people, culturally?
Muslim?
Muslims?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And so on. And you continue with good. Try to think about your city from origin, okay, your original city, and how will you describe it? Then you have place. Good. The next topic is region. That is the next topic, okay? The question here is,
What part of?
how are places similar or different? That is the question, the essential question here. Okay? Your name is
Amal.
Alal.
Amal.
Amal, sorry, Amal. Amal, do you understand this question? Can you explain me what is region when you read this question?
I don't really understand.
You don't really understand. It's okay. Anyone of you understand what is this? Okay. Yeah. Adam.
Region, yes. Region is like a group of places that have similar features.
Yes, exactly. That is basically what we have here. Your description was that this is a desert. You say this is something maybe negative for this place, etc., etc. If I tell you that my country is full of trees, is full of woods, etc., etc., can be them, Colombia and Qatar, be part of the same region?
No.
Probably no, the description is different, okay? The first thing, obviously, is that they are close, okay? They are neighbors, okay? That is obvious. So probably the description of very near countries to Qatar would be more or less the same. Desertic, hot, okay, Muslims, etc., etc. Probably they will be a region. We have the Middle East, it's a region, okay? They, if you have a checklist, you will check that most of the characteristics will be the same or similar. Okay. The same in my continent, Latin America. Okay. They speak mostly Spanish. Okay. They culturally, okay, for example, the religion, the most important religion is Christianity, specifically Catholic, okay, the Catholic Church. They will have a climate that is temperate, okay, and will be full of woods and water and green, okay. That is basically the description. And the people is like mestizos, okay, they are mixed between Europeans, natives, and Africans. Okay, that is very particular for these people, and so on. So basically, you understand that the region is the unification, okay, of countries, okay. For example, in this case, countries that have more or less the same characteristics, okay. Sometimes we can create, okay, a division of regions that don't follow the physical features as the most important thing, but the civilization principles. Do you know what I mean? Because, for example, Europe, okay, the European Union, okay, that is a regional organization. If you see the differences between the landforms in Europe, you can say they are not similar, okay? But they follow the same principles, okay? They follow the same principles that are modern principles of liberalism, capitalism, etc., etc. So they follow principles, okay, cultural characteristics that allow us to say that they are a region, okay? Even the languages are not the same, but probably the principles in different languages can be the same, okay? Or similar. Clear or not? So we have the planet divided in regions.
So a region can have countries that are not very similar, but they follow like principles that they
Yes,
share.
exactly. Yes, sometimes, okay, most of the times they have both similar natural features and cultural characteristics. But you can find countries that you say the landforms are not similar, but anyway culturally are very similar. So they include it in that region, okay? Sometimes culture is more important than the landforms, okay? Clear? Can you tell me one region in this planet? I said Latin America and Middle East, so you can't repeat. And I say the European Union.
Southeast Asia.
The Southeast Asia, perfect. That is a very big and important region in this planet, yes.
Central America.
Central America, yes, but we can say that they are all Latin America. Yes, but yes, that is true. If I say South America, we can say Central America. But if we want to be precise, maybe we could say that all them together will be Latin America as a big region.
How about South Africa?
Okay, yes, perfect. I would say the Maghreb, okay, the Northern Africa, they have very similar characteristics, okay? And sometimes it's difficult to say that Africa as an entire continent is a region, because the Northern Africa is different to the Central and Southern Africa, okay? What I see is that normally geographers divide Northern Africa, Central Africa, and Southern Africa. They are different, okay? But yes, if you go to Africa, there you have a point, yes, to divide in regions. Good. Clear this? Okay. The fourth is human-environment interactions. Human-environment interactions, okay? The question here is, how do people relate to physical world? That is the question. Okay? How do people relate to physical world? Okay? In this case, you find that economy, for example, okay, the development of cities, okay, so basically urbanization, all those topics are important here, okay? If you can describe how do people relate to the physical world nowadays, do you think we humans are having a good relation with this planet? You say no, immediately you say no. Why? Why that convinced?
Okay. It depends.
Okay.
It depends on where you are.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, let's say.
What do you think?
Okay. Our human environment interaction, it's polluted.
Okay, for example, that is true, yes?
Yeah, you can see garbage out in the deserted areas of Qatar, and it's really hot
Yes.
because of carbon emissions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and our human interaction, as for in relation of let's say Germany,
Mm-hmm.
it's more organized. There is less pollution,
Yes.
and yeah,
Okay,
that's
yes.
how I would say.
Yes, that is true. In a very basic way, we will analyze how humans, how this group of people, okay, how this group of humans are related, okay, and have an interaction with this river, with that mountain, with this island, with this whatever, okay, clear? Or with this volcano, maybe, okay, if they have a relation. So basically we try to identify in a cultural, in an economical, in a political way, the relationship between humans and the landmarks, the natural landforms that they have near, okay? If you extract something from the landforms, if you explode the nature, if you pollute the nature, if you defend the nature, etc., etc., okay? If you see, this is basically the essential topic for the biggest discussion and the most important topic for your generation. I already said this in another video, but this is very important. Is that the biggest challenge for your generation is global warming, okay? The transformation of this planet because of the pollution and the way we are destroying the planet, okay, will be your biggest challenge. Maybe our parents' generation and grandparents' generation were not really concerned about it, but now you are facing the consequences, and your children. That is a problem, okay? So that is your biggest challenge, okay? I guess if I have to describe the biggest challenge of my generation was the end of the Cold War and the reconciliation between West and East. More or less that, and the creation of new conditions for equality. Okay? So the end of the fight between the Soviet Union and the United States, the discovery of new groups, human groups that were suffering a lot, okay, and how they developed their societies. That was the challenge for these past decades. But the future challenge for you is that one. I'm absolutely convinced, the global warming. Ronaldinho, you want to say something, I guess?
I was gonna say something, but
Okay, it's okay.
What other ways can we like identify the relationship? In economic ways, cultural ways, and what other ways?
Political ways, for example. Yes, because we take decisions about, okay, and when I say we, is the humans take decisions about the landforms, okay? I was explaining to 9th grade that the last week in my country, we had a very particular, a very serious decision because there was a political party that is specifically the political party that is in power now, okay? And the opposition was against that decision that they were taking. That political party was saying that it was good to accept fracking, okay? That is basically a new type of oil exploitation that scientifically is proof that pollutes the underground waters and will pollute and will damage our future. Okay, so the decision was very difficult because my country needs oil. Okay, the economy needs it. Okay, but at the same time we have to protect water for the future. Okay, that is a political decision, and it's connected to decisions about the planet. Okay, it's good to explode because that will give us money and we can invest that in hospitals, schools, roads. So explode it. We need the oil, or we stop because in the future we won't have water, and that will be catastrophic. What is the decision that you will take? It's difficult. Okay, I have a position. You can have your position, but that is a political position. Okay, because it's a decision about power. Okay, how to use the power to take this or that decision. Finally, the last topic. Where is the eraser? Here. The last topic. What do you think we are missing here? It's something about humans.
Something about humans.
Yes?
Culture.
Culture will be here, for example, or in place.
Evolution, I don't know.
No. It's something that we all represent, because here we don't have a Qatari student.
Nationality. Nationality.
More or less. It's not
Ethnicity.
Diversity.
Ethnicity. Interaction.
movement.
Well,
The fifth topic is movement.
is it like transportation?
Movement. Okay? Basically, this topic answers this question. And the question is, how do people or products, okay? We can say people, products, or goods, okay? Ideas, etc. Okay? Move from one location or place to another. Okay? That is basically the real concern of this topic. Okay? How and why people move. Okay? I don't know if I explained what are the push-pull factors. Do you know what are the push-pull factors?
No.
Push factors are those things that force you to escape from your place because of the violence, because of problems, or economic problems, etc. Okay? People from Syria, for example, nowadays is moving from Syria to other places because the violence is terrible, the economic conditions are not the best, etc., etc., so they have to move. They were pushed to escape. Okay? Pull factor is different. Pull factor is something that attracts you, yes. Something that makes you to take that decision, okay? I will go to Australia because there are 3 universities that study politics, and I love the way they focus the debate. So I want to go there. I want to do my master's degree there. Imagine, it's an example. So I go to Australia, okay? I was not pressed. I was not under any persecution or something. I was free to take that decision. Okay? Clear? We discuss the reasons for people moving, but we can say how the products, okay, how goods are moved from one place to another. Okay? How ideas move from one place to another. Okay? And that is basically the 5th and the final topic that we consider the essential topics in geography. Okay? I will stop the video now.